It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Pats and the Bills, under the lights, on Monday night.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They go play action here. Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. He will keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Inside give to Davis. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, and this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That one caught by Purdy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Now Purdy. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
You look at this Buffalo defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing now is Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This defense for the Pats, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
3rd and 19. Allen going to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 52 yards. Seeing that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are on 30,000 career passing yards. So look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of it.
And this one's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen. He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills add 6 to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
The Bills make me wanna shout.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Escapes the defender. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. First down, and they'll start with Algier. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Here's Purdy. Hunter Henry brings it in. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete here. You look at this Patriots defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And
he takes it in across the trunk for a Bills touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Patriots coming out now. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Algier now up the middle. And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. The tight end Henry here in motion. Play action. Now Purdy. Gets past one man. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing here, Purdy. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Like it's been this negative where he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bills will take over the with a 1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. To the air, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So a change of... on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. The tight end Henry here in motion. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Up the middle to Davis. And he stopped immediately there. Tyrell Dodson, the one to bring him down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Bills are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
From the gun, a give to Davis. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Purdy. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Here's 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dumps this one off to Algier. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Purdy sets up to throw again. And this complete to Pope. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here we go on 4th down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Purdy from the gun. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
A final shot before half for Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And that is incomplete. So we are at halftime here on a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Davis. And closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Oh, he fakes the spike.
I guess it's time to date myself a little bit because I remember Dan Marino running a similar play to this on a Monday night game against the Jets way back when. He's going to fake the spike and hope that the defense lets his guard down, but they were alert there, and this ends up incomplete.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. That is just right. Was hoping for an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's complete to Baker. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They go play action here. Purdy. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Purdy. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 17 yards out. And the Patriots take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Allen running the option to the left. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Gore now running out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now Allen. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm, and he delivers it with confidence.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Purdy looking to throw. That one caught by Polk. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. The tight end in motion right. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. Algier going straight ahead. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 2nd and 9. They'll stick with Algier. Oh, able to avoid him. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. And throwing here, Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a New England touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Buffalo set to get the football back here. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Throwing now is Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. First target, first catch, and a first down. Hamler, the motion man left. Here's Allen. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen again. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he's going to have the Bills first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. In motion, right goes Smith-Schuster. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On the give, it's Algier. And running with power here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Handing it off, right side, Algier. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Oh, this is blocked. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Yeah, they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Looking for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And his throw here's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
One final try here for Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Purdy will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Starting the drive with Algier. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run for it with Algier. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jake Bobo, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
A four-play drive spanning 80 yards. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Bills say they have it, and they do. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Allen. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. To throw is Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Late game situation, things seem to be unraveling just a little bit, and that's when you start forcing the football, mainly out of necessity. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete, nearly picked off.
Allen. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for New England, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.